Hi, my name is Noel Davis with World Composting, and today we're going to do an update on our 10-gallon tote bin number 1. So it's been 16 days since my last update. I'm not sure exactly how it looks inside. I haven't really opened it up or anything. I haven't checked on it. Hopefully there's no fruit fly issues. I haven't had any in my basement really for the past couple weeks at all. I haven't seen a single one. So I've been really lucky with that. I think that's pretty much taken care of. But we need to get some food in there probably. We need to add a little bit more crushed eggshell, and we need to see how it's doing. So let's go and open up and take a look. All right, here we are with bin number 1, and today's the 15th. I know it looks like a 6, but it's 15th. So, and the 30th was our last update, so that makes this 16 days. So let's open it up and take a look here. First off, not a whole lot of moisture on the top, a little bit maybe over there, but not a whole lot, which is fine. You don't need to have it soaking wet, and it looks like it's fairly moist, the material inside. Let me grab a glove here. Let's start digging through this a little bit. So my gloves have a little bit of some leftover material on it from the last bin I was checking up here. Let's just dig in over on this side first. I think this side does not have food on it, so well, we can already see our first little worm right here. So it looks like it's doing well. Let's just take this off too while we're here. That way to adjust to the right lighting structure here. Let's just see here. Material feels a little bit sticky. If I squeeze it, it probably would get out the right amount of moisture, but it's hard to say. So I'm not seeing many worms. No cocoons either. There's a worm right there. Let's just dig a little bit in this corner. There's a few worms in the corner. There's a lot of cardboard in this bin now. I added more and more as I had issues with the fruit flies. Now that those are gone, I'm going to start cutting back and trying to get this ready for harvest again. And it is a little bit more moist than it would need to be for harvesting, but it's still not bad. So as you can see, there's a couple worms over here. So they're starting to work their way through here. But this material didn't have any food on this side. So let's go to the other side where we had the food and let's see how that's doing. Because this is where they should be. Let's just pull up a handful here. And you can see there's a couple big worms in here. Not as many as I hoped. But let's just get down here towards the bottom. I think I feel quite a few more worms down here. So there we go. There's a few more. Feels a little bit more moist down here. You can kind of hear it a little bit. They look nice and healthy. Let's just see. Dig down here a little bit more. Not many. Not as many as I was hoping I would see. There's an avocado shell. Those things take a long time to break down. That I know from experience. But still, we put them in the bins. Let it slowly go to work on them. All right, let's just flip over this section right here. Oh, here we go. There's still some food left in here. So that's why they're, let's focus on there a little bit. That's why they're still here in this section. There's some carrot left over. And it looks like they're doing really well. Not a lot of food left though from what I'm seeing. We also had this peel right here of some sort. I don't know what this is from, but they're working on that. I mean, it's not a banana peel, but I can't tell what this is from. This might have been maybe a piece of the outside. Actually, it looks like it's looks like it is part of the banana maybe. I don't know. It's kind of strange. I've never seen a banana peel quite like that. Oh, no, here we go. There we go. I got it to come off. I want to say this might be part of the orange or something like that. And the orange is taking a little bit of time to break down there, and the skin of it is a little bit thicker. So, but overall, they're doing a pretty good job on this. You know, more worms definitely in this area because of the food. Let's just pull a little bit more out of here. So the area looks pretty good. Good amount of food is gone. I think it's definitely time for another feeding. But we're going to feed on the other section. So we're going to put this back over here. And we're going to feed here in this middle section. I want him to kind of crawl across here and slowly get to the other side and work through all this material. So we're just going to dig out this center section here. I'm not going to add any moisture. It feels plenty moist. I added a lot of moisture when I was going through the anti-fungus gnat treatments and everything. So there we go. You got a couple big worms. Let me just pull those off to the side. And let's add in a bunch of food. So I'm going to add in a ton here. So we've got some apple. Looks like some cucumber peels. Coffee grounds. Let me flip this over. Again, this is all frozen. We have some celery. Some lemon rind. And it looks like celery, and that's it. So that's it for this bunch. Let me add a little bit more than that. Another apple core. I, of course, have more. It's just a matter of getting it in here. So there's a banana peel. And we'll add a little bit more coffee grounds as well. So, just like that. All right, I think that's a good size feeding for this bin. Actually, it's quite a bit. So let me take off my glove here. We're going to add our crushed eggshell and crab shell, especially since we added some citrus in here. We're going to definitely need that. Now this is all frozen, so there should be nothing on it as far as bugs or anything. And then we're going to cover this back up and mark this area. And that should be it really for this update. So we want to make sure that this is covered really well. Add in a little bit extra covering over here. Kind of top it up a little bit. And the worms, this should break down hopefully within the next 2 weeks, and the worms will work at it, and we'll keep going from there. So that's my update. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments. This was a pretty quick one. Just a quick look at it and some added food. And we're good to go. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.